And now, Minion Works presents Freelance Heroism.
Hey everybody, I'm Dees.
And I'm D-Walk.
And welcome to the Freelance Heroism Podcast. We want to thank you so much for coming. This is going to be a little bit of a different intro than normal. And the reason is because I had to take the week off. Last week, my dad passed. So instead of being all like sad boy, emotional kind of stuff, I figured you guys would want some more fun people to listen to and instead of my depressing ass. And so when I wanted to clarify, I told them that just roast me or something. I didn't think it was going to be 11 minutes of straight burn Dees in every aspect of his existence. But I mean, they did a good job. And they were in, I want to clarify, in the intro, they said, I wonder how he's reacting to this. When I first heard it, it was right before the release. I was fucking dying. I was laughing my ass off. It was very funny. So, congratulations, guys. Every time I'm not in the intro, Rachel burns me.
Oh no, and even if you're like, hey guys, just get through the normal intro. About 5 minutes in, dude, Rachel's like, fangs out, evil fairy comes out, just boom, Dees on the ground. Like, whoa.
What's the deal with that? Why is she always? She's so like everyone out there thinks she's such a nice person. She is a monster.
Oh Lord, I mean,
cold-hearted beast.
You should hear the shit she edits out of Barter Company when she DMs. She comes after you with blood and fury. And she makes us seem like the jackasses.
I still think, if you go back to the first episode of Bard Company, she goes, damage, and she sounds like LL Cool J.
I still have PTSD from the attack she gave me. That was just video chat.
Okay, so before we go too much further into this, I just wanted to say thank you guys for roasting me. When you make fun of someone like that, it means you care about them, so I really appreciate it. I
guess I don't care. I wasn't there.
No, I mean, we should talk to each other all the time.
Oh, yeah. Cool. All right.
But I do want to say, before we go off topic too far, I just want to give a shout out to the patrons. All the patrons out there who donate. You guys help us make a better show for everybody. But in particular, we want to give a shout out to the people at the producer tier. Mo Walker, Rebecca, Chris Deeds, Chris Sones, Christopher Hildebrand, our three Chris's, Ario Teabaggin, Orient_Tiger, and Breakmeister. Thank you guys so much. I know that normally we get Rachel to say it because she's more friendly than I am, but this is what you got this week, so fucking deal. Okay.
Right? Remember, all hate mail goes to Rachel.
Right. Goes to Rachel. I'm tired of getting that shit.
Tired of sending all the hate mail to these.
Right. Okay. So what we had originally planned on doing, we're going to just kind of bypass that because, you know, they like it better when it's unscripted anyway. We had a bunch of jokes, me and D-Walk. I'm just going to read off a few of them that we had put together. Nothing too mean. Ray is so short that she has to stand on a stack of phone books to reach the sink. That was a good one. Nate's head is so shiny that it crashes planes. Ray's so nerdy. As a little girl, her stuffed animals had a tea party, but they didn't invite her.
Oh, damn.
That's fucking mean. Nate's so old, on his first birthday, he got myrrh. Ray is so short, her sleeping bag is made of Ziplocs. Ray is so small, she orders her clothes from Play School and Mattel. Ray is so short, she has to jump to hit her head on a doorstop. Nate is so old, he breastfed on powdered milk. Nate is so old, when he was a kid, Campbell's soup was only in primordial flavor. Nate is so old, his first dog was the first dog. Okay, so there's like a bunch of those. Those are the ones I wrote. D-Walk had a few in here. But really, we could just be mean like that. We could. Yeah. But that's not what this is about.
No.
This is about friendship, isn't it, David?
Friendship is caring.
So this last week has been kind of interesting. My normal routine is to do the intro, post the podcast, but with this kind of chaotic week in the middle of rebuilding my art studio, my dad passing, and then having to go to the funeral home and have to go to the hospital. It was a weird thing, like a bunch of stuff that just made the entire week chaotic. And I never lose what day it is or whatever when I'm on my normal schedule. And this really fucked me up. And I totally get why people that are not used to being quarantined, I'm always in quarantine, but people who aren't usually in quarantine, I can see how they could lose track of things. Once something got hiccuped and like my day kind of mixed up a little bit, all of a sudden I was having a really hard time trying to figure out what day I was supposed to post things. So I think I posted the Patreon clip early this week, or the journal, your journal. I posted early, so enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, things happen, dude. It's. Now we understand, bro. Especially to go through something like that, but to do it during the time it is right now with the quarantine and everything.
Yeah, that's what
I know.
we're worried about.
I know the difficulties you're going through because right at the beginning, my grandfather passed.
Yeah.
Right at the beginning of this mess, and dude,
That's rough.
Yeah, dude, it really is. Because I mean, those are the times where everyone kind of wants to come together, but is it safe? Is it not? I mean, just whichever side of the fence you're on, you got to obey by the rules.
Yeah.
And it's just rough right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's right. I mean, that's what I'm trying to think. Like, that kind of, he was sick for a long time, and we kind of knew wasn't going to be around forever. But this was like, it was a tough thing.
No, it really is. Yeah, dude, no doubt.
But that's why I'm so happy that we were able to have people like Rachel and Nate who came in and shit talked me.
Oh yeah.
That's fun. I mean, it really is. It made me feel better, which I know not everyone's the same way. A lot of people can't get the shit talk.
Well, I mean, it's just people deal with it different ways, and you knew how best you would deal with it.
Yeah.
So you told us, like, hey, dude, keep the jokes coming, keep everything going,
right.
Keep me up right now.
Yeah.
And that's what we did.
And I appreciate it, man. So let's talk about how wide Rachel's head is. It took 2 tape measures the last time we measured it.
Oh, Lord.
Very wide. Me and Rachel had a shit talk off one time in the intro, and we just kind of put a bunch of rim shots between them.
Oh, yeah, Ray's head is so big she has to have flashing lights to warn aircraft.
Yeah.
Dude, between Nate's bald head and Rachel's large head, dude, they're killing airplanes left and right these days.
Oh, yeah, they're like
God forbid, man.
Like in planetary orbit, just hovering
Don't be
around.
buying stock in like Southwest Airlines or Alaska Airlines anytime soon, people, because fucking hey, dude,
Nate had the balls to be like, what are they going to shit talk me on? I've only been here for like a month. And I'm like, are you serious, Nate?
We'll pull shit out of her ass to shit talk, dude. He doesn't.
Nate looks like a Woolly Willy. You ever seen those Woolly Willy they have like the metal filings and you move the hair around with a magnet? He looks like it's just been on the shelf and it just fell all to the bottom. Just got all the hair that was all over his head just kind of sank down to the bottom. He's migrated to his chin. Eventually, he'll move down to his chest, and then he'll just be like a hairy-assed man with no hair anywhere else, no eyebrows, no way to express or convey emotion. Just hair drifting lazily down by his butthole, making it difficult to wipe.
Oh, that man ain't gonna survive a hockey season. Doesn't come back soon.
No, he well. What team is he a fan of?
Oh,
Hockey Team B, because hockey sucks, Nate. You know it sucks.
He's in Texas and he's a hockey fan.
It's such a.
I'm still trying to figure out how that happened, but you don't even need to watch hockey if you have Nate in your feed, in your social media feeds. He gives you everything you need to know. Fuck this guy. Fuck that guy. Fucking timer. And you just okay, cool. I know the game now.
I want to say he's a Blackhawks fan.
I think,
but I'm not
he's cursed him as much as he praised him.
Right. So
that's the problem. Is
a fan.
Oh yeah, dude, he rips every fucking team too. It just even his own team. So we actually are not sure which team it is.
I'm not certain either. Yeah. I'm not sure what we really want to talk about. You want to talk about Transformers since we have the opportunity, or Ninja Turtles?
Oh, now there is Transformers ain't bad because there is a new Netflix coming out. There's supposed to be like a trilogy of Netflix series that's coming out based on Cybertron and the Siege and the War.
That's awesome.
Now they are going to new actors, which is cool. I get it, dude. I mean, Peter McCullough can't come back every freaking time to play Prime. I get it. I don't even know if no, Peter's still alive. I think. I know Starscream, the guy that plays Starscream passed, I believe.
Chris Latta, yeah.
Yeah, which that was a shame, dude.
I love that voice.
Because he was Starscream and Cobra Commander, right?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, dude, there ain't no Cobra Commander like that guy.
I mean, those cartoons, especially, there are very few new ones that kind of hang with the old ones, but there
They
are
really-
some. So
Oh,
like
no, yeah.
Gargoyles is one. That
Gargoyles was amazing.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
That one's on right now. They just put it up on Netflix again. So
It-
I've seen
it-
a lot of people talking about it, which is
Yeah.
good. There's some
You-
hipsterism with old cartoons and sci-fi
Yeah.
properties and stuff like that.
I can see that. Just the problem is today you don't either get the art or you get the story. Very rarely you get both in the cartoons anymore.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't get either.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Now, me and Dees fully understand about the logic of Transformers, the cartoon. We get it. We know.
Mhm.
Not the point, though. Optimus Prime was the fucking man.
Oh yeah, dude, that's something that we should talk about.
Yeah.
The leadership that kids grew up with in a
Yes.
different age as opposed to kids growing up with now, right?
Yeah.
So like, whether or not the president was a good dude or a bad dude back in the day,
yeah.
however you felt about it or your environment felt about it, if you weren't really knowledgeable as a kid about that kind of thing, you had Optimus Prime when we grew up. You know what I mean? Like, Optimus Prime was a good guy. He always did the right thing. And so like now I think about that kind of stuff all the time, about how Optimus Prime would react to a situation. I know that sounds silly, but it's true that like as a cartoon character, he was maybe the developmental moral compass for a lot of people of that generation.
He was. And I mean, and not just him. If you will go back to Superman of that day too.
Right. But even Superman though is a little flim flam with certain things.
Well, now he is, and they've done that recently. Back in the day, he didn't. He had that compass he never broke.
I think Captain America sort of took that mantle on for a little while.
Yeah, he did too.
Until recently, where they have to break that down. But Optimus Prime stayed firm.
Oh no, always. Optimus Prime always stayed firm.
Yeah, Captain Picard's the other guy, I think.
Yeah, Picard always held the line too. It was just.
Well, wait a minute. He had the Borg shit where he kind of went bonkers. So yeah, even Picard kind of had a breakdown. Maybe that's the lesson they're trying to teach with those characters, that even though you're good most of the time, everyone has a bad day, and
you can recover from it. You can get back from it.
Right. I don't know what in this intro is usable. I was thinking about shit talking them, but I kind of asked them to shit talk me, and it was very nice of them to do it. Yeah. I don't know the name of this next episode.
I do. It's episode 107, Illegal Dumping.
I don't know who came up with that one. That's funny.
Because originally when we were going to be roasting, the duck, I was making jokes like, oh, illegal dumping? You mean like how we're going to dump on Ray? But yeah. No. We kind of we took some shots and then just kind of geeked out on Rachel. So honestly, the real roast is that Yumi geeked out for a whole intro on Rachel, and she has to listen to this.
Let's talk about Ninja Turtles for a little bit.
I'm down. She's going to go crazy.
Hey, Rachel, since Rachel has to listen to this entire intro, let's talk about what's the nerdiest shit that Rachel would hate to listen to. What's the biggest poop you ever took while watching a cartoon, David? You ever watch a cartoon on your phone where you take a big nasty poop?
Oh, of course, dude. I mean, that's what phones were invented for.
I know. That's those things that Rachel would hate to edit. Right? Hold on. Anybody want to eat something real close to the microphone while we talk about Ninja Turtles?
Do I have... No, I actually behaved. I don't have anything next to me.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is I think, a decent intro.
Yeah,
talked about a lot of stuff, so she has a lot of content. I mean, she'll make something out of it. She's very good at choosing what can and can't go in.
Yeah, she's good at what she does. We're blessed to have her around.
Yeah,
I don't know why she sticks around, but
because we're fucking awesome. Because we're so cool, David. We're so cool when we talk about gargoyles and Avatar.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so let's go now to episode 107, Illegal Dumping.
Enjoy the dump.
You want? Yeah. I'm dumping right now.
Right? In fact, I think you have a friend down the hall?
Yeah.
Or had?
Yeah.
I don't think he's there anymore.
He'll be back. Okay. Well,
We'll see. He probably took the kids and ditched you.
No, we didn't.
Custody.
This is Barovia. I mean, it ain't the first husband I've seen dip on his girl.
He's not my husband.
Oh, now, honey.
He kind of looks at you like, "What are you guys doing raiding the castle together?"
We're gonna kill a vampire.
I mean, you guys,
obviously.
you strictly went for the. I'm sorry. I thought the kid
Do
was
you
yours.
think
The
you
way,
thought those
the
were
way you,
my kid?
at least the one. The
I'm
way he
only
talked.
117. That's way too young to have children.
This is a story
He looks
about
at you,
Billy Joe and Bobby
scratches his
Sue.
head. I'm in my
Got robbed
50s,
by
and I've had
Robert's
like 4.
castle.
What? That's no, no. Just like all of your assumptions are wrong.
Oh, honey, calm down. You know
He
how
looks-
flighty you get.
He looks at you.
You
You're not
batty
from
broad.
Barovia.
Sorry, what did you say, David?
He's like, "You're not from Barovia."
No.
No, we're on
that
our
makes-
honeymoon.
He's like, "That makes more sense now."
Okay, well, we have a torture chamber to check out.
Do werewolves
He
turn
looked at you.
at a full
Going in
honeymoon?
that room.
Why not?
Dude, I heard screams from that room that'll make a man shudder.
Well, I don't think there's anyone in there now. But I mean, if you're scared, then I'll just go in there by myself.
I didn't say that.
It sounded
ain't
like
scared.
you were saying that.
No.
Just passively punking a werewolf. I mean, if
Okay.
you're a coward, it's, whatever.
I have my pride in my pack.
Mhm.
I'll back you in there.
Okay,
Let's go.
cool. Gonna go check out a
Bring your
torture
ghost.
chamber with a ghost and a werewolf.
That's like the worst Scooby-Doo movie.
So she's down with 2 strangers. Kavir's up in the top.
Okay.
We'll come back, Adrie. As you guys go up the 80 feet to the next level. I'm assuming you continue up the 40 feet to the next.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him out the front door.
And as you're going around, you come out, you make the right, you pass the suit of armor, nothing moves. You guys are making me bounce all over this thing. I'll get
Sorry,
that.
David. I
No,
should have
it was
stayed
fine,
down
dude.
in
I
the shit
actually-
room.
Honestly, I didn't think you guys would drop that far in the dungeon that quick.
In the Colosseum downstairs.
As you walk into the area with the 4 pillars that you guys originally walked into, you start hearing creaks in the stone as the gargoyles begin to come alive and begin to crawl down the wall at you. 4 of them.
Did I already let the kids go, or are they still here?
They're still with you.
Shit.
Victor's like, "Look, Gretchen, we could have used a werewolf right now."
All right. Quick investigation of the room.
Investigation of the room tells you the room is 40 feet by 40 feet with a octagon shape. You have 4 pillars equally spaced apart by 20 feet in the center. So you have your 40 by 40 feet, then 4 pillars in a square at 20 feet separate. You have doors on the east and west, and you have a stairs to the north, and then the hallway back towards the dining room to the south.
Okay. These do you say the gargoyles?
Yes, each
Made of stone?
they're coming down the pillars, each one.
Made of stone?
Yes,
Magically brought to life, I assume.
yes, animated stone.
Okay, doke. How high up are they right now? And they've already taken their movement action to start crawling, right?
Yes,
Okay, good.
it's not saying the height of the room, but I'm gonna call it they're 20 feet, 30 feet up as they come
And
down.
the room width is 20 wide by
It's
20
40
wide?
by 40 by
40.
40.
40 by 40.
The pillars, the 4 pillars are all 20 by 20 in a square in the center of the room.
All 4 pillars are in the same area?
No, because you have the octagon of the room,
Right. And the pillars are on the
40 by
outside?
40, pillar, 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 pillar. So in like kind of like the center square of the room,
Oh, okay.
there's 4 pillars,
And
20 feet line between each of the pillars.
and that's where the gargoyles were?
Yeah, they're coming down those pillars.
Okay, on how close are the pillars to each other? If you just do the measurement of that.
20 feet between each pillar.
Okay. There are 2, I assume, facing on our side. They're crawling down each individual pillar, correct?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, there's 4 of them coming down.
All right. I'm going to grease where they're walking so that they will slip and fall and take fall damage from 20 feet, which should be, I don't know, with die 6, 2d6, something like that.
Yeah, 2d6, I believe.
I'm going to grease them, not the wall.
Okay, you're gonna grease them, not the.
Yeah, the 2 on my side, so that they lose their grip.
Okay.
Since they already started their move action, they won't be able to change to flying until after they contact the ground.
Yeah, so they all hit the ground. Give me a 2d6.
Oh, 212.
Nice.
Fantastic. This is when you need it. When it's you and a fucking little girl and a fucking kid covered in shit. This is when you need the max roll.
Yeah. All right. Each takes 12 as they hit the floor hard. Go ahead and give me an initiative.
Oh, God. I was so happy. And I rolled a 1. Very happy. That's my initiative. Dead last.
Okay. Victor, Gretchen, you, then the 4 gargoyles.
The 2 that fell to the ground have to roll dexterity checks in order to stand up. And then if they want to move, they have to roll again.
Oh, you only hit 2, not all 4?
Just the 2 that were on my side. I didn't have a big enough area.
On their turns, they got to do dex checks. Got it. All right.
And then if they want to move, they have to do it again. Because I didn't hit a zone, I hit them.
All right.
Okay, I don't know who's playing as Victor. I guess you are?
Yeah.
Okay. Still better than shit, just saying.
Oh, yeah.
I will take 30 gargoyles before I want to even submerge myself in a spoonful of shit. No, thank you.
Nice. Okay.
Spoonful of feces helps the gargoyles go down.
Victor's, he leans back and asks, how strong do you think those pillars are?
I don't know, but they hold up the roof, so think about it.
You see a flame starts sparking in his hand.
Hit the 2 down on the ground.
All right. He lifts it up and fires off a fireball across the room at the 2 of them, dealing 32 damage to each of them.
Catching them on fire because they're greased.
Yep.
This is how professionals enter combat. Let me just tell you. It's like boom, fall damage, hit them with the flame. Now we only got 2.
Exactly. Okay, those are hit. Gretchen hides behind the both of you. Without her werewolf, she doesn't have much to fight.
I'm gonna toss her one of the crap swords that I rented Junicote.
She picks it up.
Don't think I've forgotten about that rental fee. It's accumulating. Oh, I traded it for a favor. That's right.
Yeah. All right. Your turn.
My turn?
Yeah, because you set it off the surprise round,
Right.
dropped them down. Then top around, Victor went, Gretchen went, then you.
Okay, what about the other 2?
The other 2 are still crawling down. The gargoyles go behind the 4 of you.
Right. Okay, and what about the 2 that are on the ground?
The 2 that are on the fire are jacked up pretty bad. They're still moving, but they're both jacked up real bad.
Okay, how close are they standing to each other?
They're within 15 feet of each other from the way they fell. And they got blasted.
15 feet. So if I stood between them, I could hold both hands out and go like this. I have dual wield fighting.
I'll give you it.
Okay. 2 attack rolls.
All right.
First one is 16. Does that hit? They have no dex, so.
Yes, it hits. Dude, they're sitting on a 15 just in natural armor.
I'm gonna roll again because I get advantage since they're on the ground.
All right.
And on fire and greased. Not 20. So that'll be a crit on 1, and that'll be the light sword on the left hand.
All right.
Or hold on. Yeah, left hand. Then the other one, that's not good. You're not gonna believe me if I show it to you.
Another 20.
I hate when I get really good rolls too close together.
Well, the thing is, what Rachel's never told you is that actually Zoom records the video as well. So we actually have proof of your 20s.
Okay, I always, do you ever get that, like someone gets real successful like 3 times in a row and you're like,
Oh yeah.
But when it happens to me, it works reverse where I'm like, everyone's gonna be like,
In my first Pathfinder game, which was my first tabletop game, I was playing a bard, and the first tavern we went to, I was like, I want to do a bard performance and see like how well people like it. And at the end of it, the DM rolled, I guess, like 3d20 to get an idea of like how well I did. And he did it out in the open, and all 3 were 20s.
oh man.
And so I got I was like level 1 and I got a ring of animal friendship. Just because it was like such a he was like, this is so good. You have to
You
get
got the
something.
Disney princess ring.
Yeah, I got the Disney princess ring.
David,
Yo.
If I were to, can I split? That doesn't work like that, I don't think. So I'm attacking 2 separate targets. I only have to apply sneak attack to 1. Yeah, I mean, I can't split sneak attack dice, can I?
No.
Okay. So I'll just do, because they're what's it called? All right. Do they have 30 hit points left on one of them? The one on the left?
No.
All right, he's dead then.
All right.
I'm not even gonna multiply any of the dice.
That's fine.
And then the offhand, 16
16
total.
That kills him too. The first 2 gargoyles are down before they even got a chance to fight.
And I'm gonna issue a command to what's his name, to Victor. Fireball the other 2.
Understood. It's their turn before Victor goes again.
This is pretty decisive. Oh, those are crits. I should have multiplied. It doesn't matter. They're dead. But yeah, I should have multiplied stuff.
They crawled. The first one crawls down, and he has a 60 fly. So, he flies down upon you.
Upon me?
Yeah,
Dude,
that is a. That isn't a hit. That's a 9, and that is a 15.
I have 2. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I am dual wielding my swords. I get a +1 AC when I'm dual wielding. Sorry.
Yeah, he tries to bite you twice. The other one goes after Victor, and crits Victor on the second one. The first one doesn't hit.
No, Victor.
So Victor takes.
He's fine.
Victor takes 12 damage from the bite.
He's not like one of those townsfolk you slayed.
I brought all of them back.
Can we? I just want to take a minute to think about how cool this first round was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Grease, fall, slam for max damage, double crit. Oh man, teamwork.
Top of the round, Victor.
2 professionals is like 4 armies. I'm just saying.
Right. He's like, I thinking Fireball's not the best option with them right on top of us.
Fair. I mean, I didn't realize he was going to attack you right away. So I don't know your spell list, so make it work.
It's fine.
Maybe anything to stop him from flying. Or I guess you could summon a cat, a skeleton cat. Everyone knows, using our knowledge of Arcana, that fucking gargoyles love mild barbecue wings. So summon some mild barbecue wings. Crit fail, you summoned garlic honey butter. Shit.
He reaches over and he taps your back, and you go invisible.
That's not... What? Now they're going to attack the girl. What are you doing?
Giving you your best shot.
Oh, this guy. This guy.
It's her turn. She misses the gargoyle.
She gets carried off in the sky.
It's your turn.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
The one that's on her, I'm going to sneak attack.
All right.
22.
You hit.
49 damage.
It's barely holding together.
What? Really?
When you're invisible, do you get advantage on your attack?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Let me see if I can crit.
That's kind of what Victor was doing.
Nope.
Okay. No problem. Do you have a second attack with your offhand?
No, I sneak attack them both. Like that.
Okay. No worries. All right. The gargoyle turns on you.
I'm invisible.
Misses. Your invisibility pops after you hit him.
Yeah. Also, the
second one,
bright circle of light in the dark.
It looked like it was about to hit, but a shield pops up in front of you and reflects the attack.
Oh. You know what? For a second there, I was like, the armor was on our side the whole time.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, it's probably Victor.
The other one goes in for 2 more attacks on you and misses.
Hey. This is going pretty well.
Top of the round, Victor.
Do I get bonus not covered in shit damage?
I wish. You see a series of magic missiles break off of Victor's hand and drops the gargoyle you hit first, killing it.
Nice. Kill stealing little bitch. That's my HK.
He gives you a wink. Gretchen's up. completely misses and almost hits you with a sword. Well done.
Little girl is killing
And your turn.
You should take that away from her.
Like, put it down.
I put her asleep for a reason.
The other one attacked Victor, correct? Or no, it attacked me this last time?
Yeah, this time it turned on you.
All right. I'm going to take my disengage action to step to the side,
Okay.
which is going to put me on the other side of anyone else.
Okay.
So I can get advantage.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Sneak attack
All right.
to hit. 20 total.
That hits.
Oh, wait. I'm going to roll again. Just 20. Okay. Sneak attack damage, 43.
Gargoyle goes in again. Misses the first one. Hits the second one. Bites you for 6 damage.
This could have been perfect. If that little girl would have hit him, this would have been perfect.
The smell of sulfur fills the air as Victor fires off an Eldritch Blast.
Excuse
Dinging.
me? What? What did you just say?
From down in the basement, she's wading through shit, and she's like,
Right?
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
She immediately turns around. She's like, I'm gonna kill that kid.
There's a disturbance in the shit water.
And he hits the gargoyle and blows off about a chunk of its head on the back.
Nice.
It turns and looks at him. He's like, ah, shit.
Oh, wait, is it still alive?
Barely.
Can
It
I?
has like 1 hit point left. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use my movement action. I'm gonna kick off of the body that's in front of me so it falls over, and then I'm going to attack the head.
All right.
Is there a cooler way to do this?
Not telling Adrie I used an Eldritch Blast.
It's made of stone. I don't want to kick it. I don't want to break my toe with David being clever. Now you got to hobble walk through the shit, which is the entire second floor of the castle shit too. So I'm just gonna attack it normal. It doesn't have what's it called?
What's up?
It doesn't have a dex.
No.
20. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
It has 1 hit point. Sneak attack for 46 damage.
Yeah, he's done, dude. You shatter its dust.
All right, I'm gonna take the light sword and the dark sword, and I'm gonna tap them together to make like a crackle of daylight and night, and then have them both disappear. That was pretty good.
He gives you a nod.
All right, now get the fuck out of here.
All right, gone. He grabs Gretchen by the wrist and takes the sword, hands it to you, and bolts for the door.
I'm about to say, there's a rental fee on those.
You look at him. He casts Shadow Blade of his own. Got you covered.
Fantastic. I like this kid.
Takes off.
All right.
Adrie. As he heads back to Adrie, we go back to Adrie. Down, down, down.
Okay. Going in the
Torture room.
torture room.
Into the chocolate factory.
Alrighty. As you walk in, dark, low shapes thrust up out of the still blackish water that fills this 50-foot square room. The ceiling, which is festooned with hanging chains that look like thick black web strands. A balcony set into the northern wall overlooks the room, has 2 large thrones atop of it, with a red velvet curtain behind them. The ceiling is 17 feet above the surface of the water, which is 3 feet deep. The balcony stands about 7 feet above the water's surface and 10 feet above the floor.
This is a very Johnny Cash-y episode. How high's the water, mama? I said it's 3 feet high and rising. No?
You see dark shapes in the water, in the black water.
This
Gross.
this room was in the first Ravenloft book. Jander finds this room.
The dark shapes are poop.
Meaty
hunks of pre-digested food.
Is there anyone sitting in the thrones?
The thrones? No.
Okay. And there's no one in the room.
Not that you can see.
Okay, great. I'm gonna look at Eric. How's he looking?
Wider than normal.
Okay.
We're not a Casper shade.
He's crocheting. Boy, that's whiter than normal.
He's sipping his pumpkin spice latte.
He's listening to fucking Death Cab for Cutie.
Is he looking at any area in particular?
He's looking at one of the dark shapes under the water near you.
I'm gonna go over to that one.
Dark shapes in the water are racks, iron maidens, and stocks. You see a skeleton still within them. The jaws seemingly frozen open in silent screams. Eric kind of looks over your shoulder. I died with my mouth open under the water. Lisa, no, I can't get the taste out.
Well,
Oh.
we're gonna get you out of here. Can I get the bones?
As you begin to mess with it, 6 zombies begin to slowly rise
Oh no.
out of the water.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they CR1 zombies?
No, they've been infused with the power of poop.
They are CR shit zombies. Let me get over to them.
They're CR2. They're all number 2s.
Out of game, technically, they're CR1s.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay. Perfect. I would like to. I'm gonna destroy undead these guys.
Oh, wait.
Eric, get away from me.
Why?
I'm gonna I'm taking out my holy symbol. Like, I gotta gather these guys
When you
up.
pull it out, he shreds and shoots back to the corner.
Okay, cool.
That
All right.
burns.
Sorry. Just wait over there.
Emma looks at him. Punk bitch.
Hey, can we all be nice?
Oh my god.
We're all here. We're all down here in this place together. Okay.
The shit pit.
Anyway, I want to use my Destroy Undead ability, which basically when I use my Turn Undead feature, if the undead are of a CR1 or lower, they're just instantly destroyed. So basically, I just want to wade over to them and kind of get them grouped together and then just be like, boom!
She wants to wade over.
All right, so I mean they're kind of coming up in the same spot, so 6 of them come up towards you and
Excellent.
you pretty much rush them.
Yeah.
Emma's like, I wanted to go with the guy with the trench coat.
He hasn't seen Kavir.
I don't give a shit if I seen him or not. This chick's crazy.
Yeah, but then I present my holy symbol and they immediately disintegrate.
You have to wipe it off before you can use it. You have to wipe it on your shirt.
So that's what I want to do.
How proud is your deity right now?
As you present your holy symbol,
Mhm.
you get a busy signal. Your deity's on the.
Oh no! No.
I don't answer shit-covered prayers.
Does it?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
It activates.
I was like, what if the holy symbol of Ravenkind just doesn't work in the castle?
You hear doo doo doo. The number you're trying to dial has been temporarily disconnected.
Oh no, it works. I almost killed a fellow party member with it once by accident. I was a paladin. He was a necromancer. We were in the party together. We were going through the castle, and we got into the chapel, and the holy symbol was there.
Mm-hmm.
So I went over immediately and picked it up. I'm like, "Hey, hold this!" And I went to go hand it to the necromancer, and the DM's like, "No, stop!" I'm like, "What?" He's like, and the necromancer's like, "What's the problem?" I'm like, "Dude, just let him have it." He's like, he looked at the necromancer, he's like, "He's trying to kill you, man. That thing will drain you." But it's not doing him. He's a paladin. You're evil. He looked at me. I'm like, "Hi."
So yeah, I'm gonna very heroically run over to the undead and then just
yeah, your holy
boom.
symbol Ravenkind beams through the room.
Yes. So
you
cool.
See each of them just crumble into the water and just kind of dissolve slowly into the water as their bodies just be shredded by the light.
And now you have returned to the poo soup.
Emil just looks at the water. Yeah, like it wasn't bad enough.
Did you guys see that? Wasn't that cool?
Nobody saw it. Only the werewolf guy.
And the ghost.
The ghost left because it was so scary.
You melted the ghost too.
No, because I put it. I didn't.
I'm giving you a hard time. No, okay. You didn't.
It's fine. Now let me go. Let me go put his skeleton in my backpack.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I just love
I
that
can't
everything
make
she
this shit up.
owns everything she owns in that bag is covered in swamp ass.
I can't make this shit up. Victor's been trying to put a freaking disembodied hand in that bag for years, and she's just gonna throw a whole skeleton in there.
So after I do that, I'm gonna like kind of tuck my holy symbol away.
Oh, gross.
And I'm gonna go get Eric's skeleton, and I'm gonna put the pieces in my backpack.
You gotta open the Iron Maiden first.
Okay, I would like to do that.
All right, give me a strength check.
Okay.
She shatters the skeleton. And now you have to use your hands to sift up little pieces through the poo water.
16.
You're able to use your science to break the lock on the Iron Maiden and get it open.
All right.
You're able to use your science.
Lever.
Okay. I'm gonna like put the pieces of his skeleton in my backpack. Why don't we get you buried on like a nice patch of graveyard? Does that sound good?
You look, see, there's nice patches of graveyard in Barovia.
I have one in my lab.
I mean, we'll find one. We'll find one. So, like, your remains aren't going to be, here.
What? You're trying to tell them not to exist anymore.
You
know what happens when ghosts leave, right? They get spiritized and sent to, like, fucking Chaos Universe.
But when we kill Strahd, that's not going to happen anymore.
We could take him back to the lab and he could be a research assistant.
Well, we can ask him what he wants.
You want to be a research assistant or go to an agonizing, chaotic realm of pain and torture?
You're not here yet.
Whatever. I don't think it's much of a choice whether I'm here or not, but I'll let you guys play it by ear.
But I'm gonna put his skeleton in my backpack. Is there anything else around here? Did he drop like a moon blade or anything? Just wondering.
Yeah, sure. Over there. No.
Just checking, David.
You wouldn't have a moon blade amongst the shitty detritus with her?
All right. Can I do like an investigation of the room? Is there anything else of interest in here?
You have a slow clap behind you on the balcony.
Oh no. Look.
You see a visage of Strahd up there. So, you getting the pawns out of the game before the game starts.
Yeah, I'm not going to leave children in prison.
You gotta admit, Victor deserves it.
No, he doesn't.
If you only knew what that little kid was up to in his own little study.
He's very sorry about it. He's probably sorry about it. He doesn't do it anymore.
I'll see you soon. And he turns around and walks to the curtain.
Like he walks through it.
Behind the thrones and actually just parts the curtain with his hands and walks.
I thought he was like a hologram.
They can do that.
Okay.
He just makes the vision look like the curtain move.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, this is going to be a sidetrack thing. In second edition, illusions that were believed entirely actually functioned like real things.
Oh.
So there was this
Go for it.
There was this argument amongst second edition players about a bridge that you'd make out of illusion, and then a person who didn't know whether or not the bridge was real or not and just saw it and believed it and then walked across it. Could that happen? Right? Because mind over matter doesn't change the physics of things, right? And so it was like, I don't want to say an 8-year argument between players about whether or not the rules said that a person walking on a bridge they believed to be real levitated over space. The other side of the coin was that if I made the room look like the roof collapsed on you, you would have a heart attack from the fear of being collapsed, and you would actually go through the death process. It's called a system. You'd have to roll a system shock. Okay. So that was a thing that happened. But I was always on the side that you can't walk across the fucking bridge. But there are a lot of people out there who just seem to think that your mind thinking there was a bridge there somehow made it tangible. Anyway, I know it's a silly little D&D history thing, but it was a real argument for like, oh God, it was a big deal. This is before the internet could clarify everything. So it was just people like, no, the bridge is real because they think it's real. I'm like, that's not how things work. Like it was, anyway.
No, that's what became of the nightmare spells in 3rd edition and 3.5.
Yeah.
What happens in the nightmares if your fear will cause you to die from it.
Right, but does it still become tangible? That's the thing that.
Well, not in nightmares, because in the nightmares it's if you die in the nightmare, then you die in real life, just because the fear would do it. But you wouldn't actually have the bodily harm from the nightmare visions.
Right, but I mean, there's times where like an experiment where a person's body, right, is meant to believe that they've been branded, right? Like they have like a hot metal poker, and then they put their arm on the table next to a fake arm, and then they cover their real arm.
Yeah.
And then they stick them with something, and they can feel the pain because their body reacts to it. But I don't know if it leaves a mark or not. I'm not certain.
No, I think I've seen people do that in like parks and like videos where people have done that, where they put the hand on, they bring the hammer out, and the motherfuckers.
Right. And they literally feel the pain like they were hit just for a second until they realize that nothing's wrong. But there's like a mental preparation of pain. So, I mean, there's an argument to be had for the actual roof collapsing or the floor opening up from under you. That could feel like something, but you'd have a heart attack. But I don't know about being able to walk on a bridge. I don't think anyone, whether or not a bridge is phantasmal or not, you can walk over nothing. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I'm sure that the opposition has a better proponent of their argument than me, the guy who doesn't believe in it, but I don't know. Anyway, sorry. I thought that we very infrequently get to talk illusions, which is one of my favorite schools of magic. So anyway,
bring it on. All right.
Okay. So nothing else of interest in here. Okay. All right. Let's go see if my friend is back yet.
I'm sitting on the step.
Okay. All right.
Hey, this is Emil.
Ghost Man.
That's Eric.
Whatever. I don't care about these people. So what's the deal with the ghost? What's happening with him?
I found his skeleton in the torture room. I figured, I don't know, maybe we could take his body out of here, give him a burial or something, because I think he's kind of stuck here.
Wouldn't he dislike that?
Well, but won't that not happen after we kill Strahd?
I don't know. I mean, there are other people here that are bad as well, so maybe they're ones that control the... Is it worth risking? Let's ask him. Hey, Eric. Do you want a job? And I'm going to look at Emil. Sorry, I already got a werewolf.
What am I?
Huh?
I used to run the pack.
Yeah, I got a better one. He's got character levels.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure, whatever. I'm sure I could find something for you.
Hey, he's like, as long as you get us out of the castle, it don't matter.
Ghost Boy.
Yeah.
You ever get tired?
Not really.
You eat?
No.
Low overhead. Fantastic. How do you feel about maybe working for me in a lab? What'd you do when you were alive?
Painter.
Well.
I think that's neat.
I guess there's some mild retraining that could go on. Can you write?
I was taught.
Can you hold small things if you were to focus?
I haven't tried. I can't remember.
We'll practice.
All right.
What kind of things do you enjoy doing? This will be your payment since I can't really give you gold.
I enjoyed painting, but I can't do that anymore.
I think we can find something that can help you paint.
All right.
If I could find out a solution to help you paint, would you maybe work 20 hours a day, 4 hours painting?
What's the other option?
We could bury your body. and then we're not certain what happens. Likely, you go to a realm of chaos and pain and agony where you would spend all of eternity screaming. Or
Emma leans over. Remember the soulless? Yeah. And
Maybe-
Eric's like, oh shit.
maybe you'll come back as a peasant who will be ripped asunder by his friends. Who knows? There's so many good options here.
Well, I don't know what keeping me tied to the bones and why my soul's still stuck here, but I'll stick around.
I'll keep your bones on proper display in one of my costume racks. You can hop in there and feel comfortable whenever you like. And then
It's weird.
you could do some scribing for me since you don't get tired. And then the rest of your time, when I'm not having you work on something, I'll figure out some way for you to paint.
All right.
Fair?
I think it's fair.
Excellent. Hi, my name's Kavir, the professional. And I'm going to hold my hand out to
I
shake
guess he puts his hand and it goes right through yours. I guess the name's boss for you then. You're my boss.
it. Oh, man. I love people from the spirit realm already.
God.
Emma's like, you play that creepy little kid too?
Yep.
Thanks to the ghost? Yup.
Come on, man. You're on the winning team.
Don't think I didn't hear what that kid was trying to do in that cell.
What was he trying to do?
He was trying to raise something from the dead.
That happens. Look, we all have our own little picadillos, you know?
Hey, just as long as the little kid's on our side and not you know whose.
I'm going to take my finger while I'm having a conversation and touch Adrie's armor and clean it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Werewolf.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit him.
Thank you.
You're still gross to me, all of you.
He's like, I stink better in this form, but when we fight, I'll hybrid out.
Emma, tell the professional, that guy that you saw and what he did.
What?
Earlier today, I'm assuming, and I don't think it's been a full day, a guy came through the cells before she did. He stood about a head taller than her. His head was above the water. Face mask. He had a thin face like hers. Brown hair wrapped around. There was a shiny object in the water. He came in, picked the lock on the cell, took the object out. I asked him to get me out too, and he just flipped me off as he walked out.
You said he smelled weird?
Yeah, he had a smell of decay. I mean, you guys smell normal, alive. This guy, I don't know, he had a weird smell. Didn't smell like
It's like undead.
Didn't smell like that.
Brown hair. I'll think about it.
What color hair is Ludo's half-elf disguise?
Brown.
Okay.
Damn it. It's Ludo, that means it's probably connected to other me.
Mm-hmm.
Not going in the poop.
Whatever they took out of there is already gone.
Yeah.
Well, we can investigate it after we drain the castle.
There's also, I guess, like a trap door. Goes up
Where at?
in one of the cells in the back.
Okay. I'm gonna sketch out get some assistance drawing out this map. And I'm gonna be like, where is it?
Eric begins to kind of guide his hand on the paper for you to show you where to draw.
Okay. Like, okay. Well, then on the next floor, we'll continue this whole thing. And I'll make sure not to go there. Actually, do you want to walk back to the far wall and then stone shape a hole so all the poop will run out?
Well, I can only make like a 5 foot by 5 foot. And so if there's nothing deeper for it to drain into, right?
Yeah, like at the bottom of the wall of the castle.
Where is that?
You guys are actually underground right now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
You guys are 120 feet underground right now.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Okay. Well, we'll do this later, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
So, everyone's clean.
Mhm.
Got a new ghost employee.
Emma's like, I could hug you. I'm so clean.
Nah, don't you ever do that.
Did you get Victor and Gertrude out?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had some issues, but we got them.
Okay.
You're gonna walk back into the main room,
Great.
into the room with the pillars where all the dead gargoyles are.
You guys are going 120 feet back up?
So should we check the floor above us first? Where do you
Okay,
want to?
yeah.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to the very tall, pointy part of the castle.
Okay. How many more hours of Death Ward do I have? Like 2?
Ticking time down on that poop
Hour
clock.
and a half?
An hour and a half.
Okay. 90.
You spent a whole hour submerged.
Shit.
Oh, that is so fucking foul. I'm so glad you just took the lead on that one.
Once again, we want to thank you guys for listening to Freelance Heroism. We hope you're having just as much fun listening as we are playing. Visit us at facebook.com/freelanceheroism and leave us a like. If you want to see our adventures in comic form, The Professional illustrates our misadventures and more at 1d4rounds.com. And if you want to support us, consider donating. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Keep an eye out for rewards as we add them.
Our cast includes me, Dees Cassius as Master Kabir the Professional, Rachel Moore as Adrie the Ducky Cleric, Jake Sipple as Chunikote the Lupine Loose Cannon, and last but not least, our DM and Dr. Midnight, David Walker.
Questions or comments? Send an email to freelanceheroismpodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next week. In the meantime, the invoice is in the mail.
And music by me and Lichgate, my band.
Very awkward moment we found ourselves in today. I was there like, and so I'm kind of sitting here quietly. Me and Dees have already talked. We're like, dude, Dees like, so you're gonna start? I'm like, dude, I don't have the password. Rachel does. He's like, oh. So I'm sitting here quietly, just doing my business. And Mo looks over like, what's wrong? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, where's this big roast? I was like, Rachel has the password. And she laughs at me.